MVP Collectables back again today, and today we will be going over and reviewing the Wonder Woman premium format figure by SideShow Collectables. So stay tuned, guys. Peace. Okay, everybody, welcome back. This is MVP Collectables, and as I mentioned before, today we will be going over this awesome Wonder Woman premium format figure by SideShow Collectables. I will be going over this just like you see it here. I will also be going over in depth. I will be showing you guys exactly what I'm looking at. I'll move the camera once we get to that point. I do apologize in advance. I do not have my turntable, so I won't be toning it nearly as much. Do note that right now she is in her. This would be the collector edition. And so of course it doesn't come with the skirt. I I do have the exclusive. So I'll be of course showing you guys the differences, all that fun shit. So yeah, I do apologize for the fan noise. I'm actually gonna. I'll turn it on if it gets super hot in here, but for now, hopefully that's better for sound. Also check out my unboxing of this piece right before we get started here. I'll plug that. That should be up before this. So yeah, make sure you check that out. This piece took me a while to get together. It was frustrating, the lasso and the arms, to be able to get that figured out. And this, it's still not great. It's still, you slightly bump a hand and it'll fall off. So I'm not the biggest fan of the lasso aspect, but overall, guys, I do really, really love this piece. I think I got a very good one. I've seen several faces of like her her portrait, and by far mine's the best I've seen. Like one had practically almost googly eyes, eyes that were literally looking in different directions. Mine, her eyes aren't perfect, but they're pretty damn good. And in terms of the color, sure. What is she as good as the prototype they had? No. But is she pretty sweet? Yes. She's awesome. So yeah, we're just gonna start off with the base here, and I'm gonna just go over everything real fast, and then I'll show you and then I'll do the exclusive skirt, and then later on I'll go over in detail. So just start with the base. It's awesome. See if I can't move it here a little bit so you guys can see the base that would better. I do apologize for the lack of light and the fact that you guys pretty much can't see the details. Again, you will just later in the video. But I do really love this base. It's also very heavy. It's very, very heavy. It's not Prime 1 heavy, but I mean, it won't be. It's got a great weight to it. And it's also not one texture. Their faces here are really cool as well. That's a great, cool add. But something else that is even cooler is going to be the inside of these things that are going to be holding the flames. Also, this is going to be a light up piece. So I'll turn that on towards the end. But it's really cool because it's like they added this cool like orangeness to these candle or flame holders, I guess. But yeah, moving on from the base. I mean, you get into her, and I mean, she's fucking cool. Feet here, good detail. It did take me a long time to get her in to the base. I actually almost thought that she was broken, and I actually said that in the unboxing. I'm like, holy shit, is this actually happening right now? But then I don't know, I was able to figure it out. But yeah, great texture in this, great paint apps. It's not that detailed, but it doesn't really need to be that detailed. I mean, overall, it's what is a cool ad is like in the back here. Of course, you guys aren't able to see this now, but you might not even be able to see it on the camera. I'm not entirely sure, but she's got like the straps, that go here and go around her boots, and the detail in the straps themselves. They have, you gentlemen know, on a belt, you guys know you have that little thing that will hold the extra flap. They have one of those, but then they also have these little X's or something like that that show the string or the whatever the not, what the hell am I trying to say, the like the actual like things that you would go put them in. Nice neat ad. And again, they're not pristine boots. There's shading, especially down here. That actually might, I don't know if that's a QC issue or not. It looks a little bit, but I mean, it matches. So I mean, there's good shading in the boots. Um, and then they're just pretty fucking cool. Moving on up from that, you're gonna get into her actual skin tone. And now this was a thing that a lot of people said was very different from the prototype, and it is. She's a lot tanner, I guess you'd say. Um, Especially in the head, but I mean, we'll get into that towards the end here. But I got no problem with the skin tone. I think it's good. Amazing? No. Prime 1 quality? No. Nothing is. SideShow, if SideShow ever makes anything Prime 1 quality in terms of head, apocalypse. They won't. In terms of skin tone, I mean. But skin tone overall is really good. The face isn't the best. Some sections are a little too dark, especially for like they're too dark in terms of like she wouldn't randomly have a section of her skin that that's that color. You know what I mean? Like her skin's too many shades, if that makes sense. Um, like yeah, sure, you don't want skin to be the exact same thing the whole way, just but you don't also want it this bad, this much issue shading. Um, once once you get past her legs here, you get into her behind, her butt. And it's great. I'm not gonna lie. You guys can't see it, of course. I'll show you guys later on. I will actually show you guys that before I'll do the thing, because I'll end the video with a different swap out. But yeah, it's actually fucking fantastic. Like the shape of it, the sculpt of it is pretty fucking good. I don't know yet if I'm going to go for the displaying it with the exclusive or not. I'm leaning towards with the exclusive. It's just such a hassle to get her to switch. Like I've never seen anything like it. But yeah. So moving on from that, you get into this little belt area here. Cool. It's really annoying though, because in order to get her torso to go down, it hates it, like really struggles. I really struggled to get it to match up. And there's this little like half W thing that's back here. And every time you put it down, it gets stuck. So you actually have to lift that out and put it down. And with one hand, let me tell you, it can get fucking annoying. But it does go in. You do kind of gotta wiggle it and try to like shuffle it in there. And what's really annoying about this piece, if you have two hands, you know, you can probably do it where you lift this whole entire thing up, with her head, hands, sword, shield still there. Okay? But for me, I have to disassemble her entire torso. And that's a pain, because each one of these hands comes out, her head comes off, the sword and shield gotta come off. That big of a deal? No. But she's gonna be a piece where 6 months to a year with the skirt on or the skirt off. I'm not gonna go week here, week there, because it's too much hassle. Moving on from that though, get into this section here. It's really good. It's it's nice because you can actually like make out like the seam of her stomach, and you can actually make out her belly button, which I do really like. It's also like the fabric is like flowing. There's like wrinkles in there, and it's like a flowing kind of. It's not like a stuck thing. It's it's the fabric's acting like she's in movement. Is I guess the best way to say it. Which she is. She's climbing down the stairs or whatever. For those of you that don't know what this piece is designed around, it's designed about her going down the stairs in Hades' lair, going down to hell, whatever. That's why there's these things. I don't know exactly why she wouldn't have a sword and shield out. But again, I actually think I would prefer it like this. A sword and shield would be a little bit. Moving on from that, of course, you get into her chest area, and that's of course the famous eagle. Again, I'll show you guys details later on. But for right now, I mean, what can I say? It's really good. The detail. There's several different layers to the eagle itself. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different layers, plus then the eagle's wings itself. And of course, the eagle's wings then go down, cut down here. Overall, it's really good. Do note that the way this whole thing's designed is to have this strap go in between her cleavage. So I don't know if you guys. Okay, hold on. You guys can't really see that. There you go. So that's how it's designed. I'm going to display it like this because I prefer to do that. Do note, and I'm looking at you, SideShow Collectables. She was at San Diego Comic-Con. I was at San Diego Comic-Con. And she was displayed like this. So they knew, those sneaky devils knew people wanted to see what was underneath. You know, when they saw the statue. So I'm not the only one, and most people display it the way I display it. But it's not supposed to go that way, but it doesn't really matter. Again, her cleavage is good. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't, you know. Moving on from that, we're gonna get actually into the sword and shield. Really nice. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. It's sturdy. Good detail, good paint apps. It's just nice. It's just it's nothing amazing. It's not the greatest thing ever, but it's still pretty fucking cool. Lasso, they say it's slightly posable. I'm not gonna pose it at all. I'm not gonna mess around with it too much. So yeah. Overall, she's fucking awesome. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I will move the camera and show you the detail of her butt area so you guys can see that a little bit better before I take her completely apart. So I do apologize here. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna have to yank the camera to get it over to me. So apologize for oh hey, there's Cyborg. Hi Cyborg, hi New 52, awesomeness. Okay. So I mean it's just stores and stripes, you know? Like good paint apps, great. There's no paint anywhere. There's no paint smudges. It's a very tight paint job. So here you go. Here's her butt, I guess. Going around. It's just a great sculpt. It's just a great sculpt. So I mean, whoops, I'm actually going way away. Sorry about that. So there you guys go. It's nothing too special. Again, I don't know exactly what display I will choose. Whether I'll display her like this. I think the skirt, which I'm actually going to show you guys close up right now, is a cool look. I do think it adds to the statue. Okay, guys, and I'm back. And the lasso is kind of right. I still think it's wrong. I've played around with it, but this is her with the skirt. Yeah, I'm now going to take you guys on a tour of her close up. This is a outside view of her with the skirt on. I'm now going to show you guys what I'm seeing. Okay. I do apologize for the lights, but here's the base. Great detail. Here's going to be the first one. The second head. And then the not third, broken off third head. The inside, like I was talking about, you see those kind of orange smudges, like that. More details about the base. You know. The back side, great texture there. Like that. Moving up, of course. Got the feet. Like I mentioned, the smudges before. Like right there. Good texture. Everything seems to be. I'm sorry, I'm trying to avoid the flame. That's why it's at a weird angle. The famous W that's normally on her feet. Here's going to be the other foot. And if you guys can see that, you guys might not be able to tell, but there, you see those like small round like button looking things. You can't really tell that. But note they're there. Again, with the straps. I'll turn it. I'll turn her so you guys can actually see the straps that I'm talking about. There you go. So see all that cool detail in there. Really cool. So I'm trying to get the camera not to be tilted. Move it back. Knee. The camera does a great job of picking up the skin tone, by the way. That's pretty. I mean, you guys see that there? You guys see how the, like, thigh muscle, that's not a thigh, but you know what I mean. The top part of her leg's a lot lighter. Like, that's just kind of unnecessary. Like, I'm sorry, that camera's doing an incredible job of picking that up, too. Like, you see all that shading in there. The back of her leg, that's a very pronounced back of the leg, too. Her thigh. Just overall really fucking cool. You know, best skin tone, no. Skin tone actually is almost too skin toned, if you know what I mean. You know, I'm just showing you guys pretty much every angle I can try to get a hold of here. Now we'll get into the belt. Or the skirt. It's not a belt, it's a skirt. If I've been calling it a belt this whole time, I actually may have. I'm sorry. It's definitely a skirt. This will be behind there. Do note that the skirt is very not flexible. So like you can't move the flaps, you know, you can't do any of that stuff. But overall, it's pretty cool. I'm now gonna move. Sorry, I'm gonna unplug the light up feature for right now, just so it doesn't keep getting in my way whenever I turn her. This is not how the lasso is supposed to go in, but for now, you know, I'm doing it mostly so I can show you guys the back here. So here you guys go. Here's a good look at the sword and shield. It's very not used. I know there's a word. I'm looking for. It's too perfect, I guess. It's too pristine. But overall, it's really cool. Nice detail there on the hilt, the handle. Um, I also really like her hair. Her hair. I'm a little bit nervous because there's a couple like strands that it's like, oof, that's probably gonna break. But I mean, overall, it's pretty damn dope. I mean, okay, so how it actually is. You see that strap? That's the strap. It's just a magnet that just attaches there. I'm now gonna try to show you guys her midriff. You guys probably aren't able to make out the belly button thing I'm seeing, but especially with the shadow, I'm now seeing that there's a big shadow. But just note it's there. There's a bunch of there. You guys, that's more. That's better. See the wrinkles, the like, almost like it's moving, kind of. Really cool. You can really tell the difference in skin tone here, even though there's a shadow. Look at that. Look at like the inside of like her armpit there. It's like really dark compared to everything else. Moving on up to her arm. There you go. Now it's finally fucking focusing for me. Arm, her other arm, and now this lasso is not in the right place. So do note that this lasso is not in the proper place. I'll try to fix it for the end of this video. There's the other side of her arm. I'm literally just going over her, guys. I'm sorry if you guys are getting bored, but I'm of course gonna skip her face right now. Now, of course, I'm going to move this and just show you guys the eagle and her cleavage. Eagle, very detailed. I mean, it's not. It's sculpted well. It's one color, which I'm a little bit annoyed by, a little bit, but not too much. There you guys go. As you guys can see here, as always, it has the usual thing there, thing there. There you guys go. She's just beautiful. I mean, I'm gonna show you guys the neck. And again, this is one of my least favorite parts of this piece. She's looking too much over. Like she's just basically just like really looking over. It's actually to the point where it's actually worse for the piece because it's like she's straining her neck almost. Okay, now I just realized that I really made the thing sideways. There we go. That should be better. So yeah, guys, that's my detailed look at her. I do really love her. Don't worry, I didn't forget about the portrait. I'll show you guys in a second. I am actually, however. Oh well. Hold on. One of my least favorite. This is easily my least favorite part about this piece. Is the fact that it's a fucking pain. I mean, if you have two hands, guys, please, okay, put them on at the same time. But for me, so I'm gonna be doing something above you just for a second. So. And yeah, okay. So I did have it on wrong, but also it made a dent, not a dent, but a paint smudge. Okay, that's really annoying. What the hell, dude? There we go. There we go. I'm sorry about that, guys. There you go. Yeah. She's fucking dope. Now, for the last, but certainly not least thing, her face. I'm sorry, I don't know why I just moved it back and moved it again. I'm really bad at this. What fun note. Oh man, I just don't like that. Boom. There you guys go. Of course, I will show her on it again after this, but really cool, very nice texture, very nice skin tone. Hair is awesome. Yeah, she's just really dope. Really cool. So I'm trying to get it to go straight. There we go. God, she's got this one strand of hair that is just really difficult. It always moves. And it feels like it's about to snap off. So now just one final. I'm sorry guys, this has been a long review. I do apologize, but she's fucking awesome. So, and I don't know if that hand's right, but there you go. Boom. That hand's wrong. But for right now, it leaves paint blemishes on her. So for right now, I think I'm going to leave it. But she's fucking dope. I do have number, I believe it's 521 out of 2200, which is insane for fucking exclusive. I promised the light up, didn't I? Well, you're going to get a light up. Whether you guys like it or not. All three of those will presumably light up. Do note, for some stupid reason, apparently I can't press it and leave it. You gotta press it until you can't turn it on and off. You gotta, there you go. Really cool. But if I let go of it, it shuts off. So, I don't know if mine's broken or what, but it's a cool ad. Yeah. I mean, that's about it for this piece, guys. Again, I don't know if I'll display the exclusive or the non-exclusive. I'm leaning towards the exclusive. But yeah, she's a fantastic piece. Get her. Her exclusive, I believe, is still available. I haven't checked lately, but I do believe it is still available. I apologize that you guys can't. There we go. It's a little bit better, I guess. Sorry that you can't see the olive oil at the end. But she's dope. So until our next video, guys, which will be I get the Joker on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. This won't be up today. I might already have him by the time I put this up. But do note, he is coming in. He's coming in Tuesday. Hopefully, if he comes in on Tuesday, I'll open him Tuesday. I'm off Tuesday. And yeah, besides that, guys, I got Holy Quinn coming after that. Then it'll be a little while. I'm just opening statues and enjoying this awesomeness. Again, as good as the prototype? No. that face sculpt was unlike anything I think anyone's ever seen. But she's still fucking awesome. Get her if you're a fan of DC. If you're a fan of DC Comics, if you're a fan of the Justice League, I am gonna get her, and I'm getting the new 52 Wonder Woman. So she's gonna be my one multiple statue besides the Joker. The Joker and her are gonna be my two multiples. I also today I just hit purchase on the Green Arrow premium format. Why? Because I want as many Justice League members as I can get. I have the new 52 Prime 1. I think the Green Lantern won't fit in perfectly. Pretty good, though, with that line. He's 25 inches tall, so he's tall. And I just feel like, yeah. So, guys, until my next video, please like, share, subscribe. Ask me anything you would like. Okay, not anything. You know what I mean. Ask me any questions you want about statue collecting. Yeah. Until my next video, guys. Bye-bye.